Percentage width based layout options, like using width of 20% and height of 20% in this case, were not added until later in React Native, and that was because of the additions to Yoga. However, interpolate did not need to be fixed to be able to interpolate the width and height with animated. We already have our animated value set up, so we'll say const width interpolate is equal to this.state.animation.interpolate. And our input range will just be 0 to 1, but our output range will be 20%, that'll be our default to start, to 50% of the width. And then we'll set up our const height interpolate. So equal to this.state.animation.interpolate. Input range of 0 to 1, and an output range of 20% to 30%. And now with our interpolations, we will build out our animated style. So we'll say const animated style is equal to width, pass in our width interpolate and height of our height interpolate, and then pass that into our box. And we already have width and height of 20% down here. However, we don't need that anymore because we have defined our percentages inside of our interpolation and inside of this dynamic style. The reason that we're not animating to the exact values is because these width and height percentages are of width and height. They are different. So this is 50% of the width, and this will be 30% of the height. So we'll start by now setting up our start animation. We'll do our animated.timing and say this.state.animation to value of 1 over 1500 milliseconds, and then we'll call start. And now when we press on it, we can see that it grows to 50% width and 30% of the height.